So the construction is, draw a line segment of length 6 cm, divide it in the ratio 2:3, measure 2 parts. Okay, let's see. So now how you do the construction, you see. First of all, I'll draw a line segment of length 6 cm. So with the help of the scale, I'm drawing a line segment of length 6 cm. Okay, so take the measurement very accurately. So this is A, B is the line segment of length 6 cm drawn. After that, what we'll be doing that we'll be drawing a ray from the point A, making an acute angle, any acute angle. Let us take so bigger size. Okay, so a ray, long ray, say AX is drawn. After that, what we'll be doing, on this ray we'll be locating, you see how many points that is, like we'll get from this. We have to divide the segment in the ratio 2:3. So I'll make 2 plus 3, that is 5 equidistant points I'll locate. How I can do that? With this compass I'll be doing this. You take any radius, and we'll locate 4 points. 5. 2 plus 3 is 5. So 5 equidistant point like this. First point, then with this as center, the same radius, draw another arc to locate the second point. Then with this as center, third point, then with this as center, fourth point, then lastly this is we're getting the fifth point. So 5 equidistant points, we can mark them as, so the first one say x1, then x2, x3, x4, x5. After that, what we'll be doing, we'll be joining the last point to the other end point of the line segment. So we have to join x5 with the other end point B. So we have joined the fifth point with the other end point. After that, what I have to do, it is in the ratio 2:3. So at the second 2, that is at the second point, that is at x2, I have to draw a line parallel to x5b. So how it's possible? Because you know, suppose we have two parallel lines in this way, and there is a transversal. Then this angle will be equal to this angle. They are corresponding angles. So if I can construct an angle equal to measure of this angle at the point x2, then this line will be parallel to this line by this property, that corresponding angles will be equal if the lines are parallel. So you know how to draw equal angles, you see. Now we take any radius, generally take a bigger radius, don't take small radius to get accuracy. So this much of radius I have taken. So with x5 as center, and I am drawing, so let me take a little smaller. So an arc is drawn. Then with the same radius, I draw an arc at the point where I have to draw a parallel line. So at x2 I have to draw a parallel line. So with x2 as center, I have drawn an arc. Now I have to take the measure of the angle. So what is the measure of the angle? You see, this is the measure of the angle. That is very important. So this length, distance, if you see, you should take this measurement very accurately. Yeah, this is, you see, you observe this is the measure of the angle. So this measure I'll be taking at this point, because this arc was intersecting this line at here. So here I have to take, put the heat here, and so this is the, so I got this. So that means if I join x2 with this point, the line will be parallel. So you see, I don't know whether it's possible to see. This pencil should be very sharp. Let me take this pencil. This is sharp. So before drawing the line, you must check whether it is passing through the points. Okay, so this line is parallel to this line. Why? Because this angle is equal to this angle. So the corresponding angles are equal, so these two lines has to be parallel. So in this way I draw parallel lines by drawing equal corresponding angles. So this line intersects the segment at these points. Say this is a P, give a name P. Then the point P will divide the segment in the ratio 2:3. That means what? That means AP is to PB will be 2:3. Now why? The justification is this. You see in the triangle APX2 and ABX5. Angle A is common and this angle is equal to this angle by construction. You have constructed this to be equal. So by AA, this triangle and this triangle are similar. So AP, actually we should go for basic proportionality theorem, because for similarity of triangle then we consider similarity, because here we have to divide it into two segments. So I think basic proportionality theorem will be more appropriate. So you see in the triangle ABX5, since PX2 is parallel to BX5, so by basic proportionality theorem, AP by PB will be AX2 by X2X5. That means by BPT, basic proportionality theorem, in triangle ABX5, since PX2 is parallel to BX5, therefore AP by PB will be AP by PB will be AX2 by X2X5. Now AX2 2 equal divisions and X2F 3 equal divisions. So this is nothing but your 2/3. Therefore AP is to PB is 2:3. So my construction is justified. So this is the thing. So the steps is like this. You have to write, draw the line segment, then we draw any ray AX making an acute angle with AB. Then on the ray we locate 5 equidistant points x1, x2, x3, x4, x5 with the help of a compass. And why I have taken 5 equidistant points? Because of this 2 plus 3 is 5. That's why. If it has been 3:4, then 3 plus 4, 7 equidistant point we have to take in. So in this case 2 plus 3, 5 I have taken. Then at the last point will be joined to the other end point of the segment. Then the first part is 2. So at the second point x2, I draw a line parallel to x5b. And how we do that? By constructing equal angles at x2. An angle equal to this angle, that is bx5a. And how we do that? I am showing by drawing two arcs of same radius, and then I take the measure. Actually the measure of the angle is this distance. This distance is the measure of the angle. That we take the help. This is the measure of the distance, this one. So I have shown you how I take the measure. Then from this point where the arc cuts the ray, from that point we draw an arc of this measure, and from this point is joined with x2 to get the parallel line with this. So in this way we construct the division of a line segment in a given ratio. Okay, that's all.